Hello and welcome to my Road to Platinum series, and this series in particular is going to be focusing on the AR class. I put about 50 hours into getting the AR's gold, and I have 4 more to do. So pretty good progress there, about 25-30 hours left to go. I mean, it's been a really long grind, but I've got some good progress to show. Now this is the list of ARs I've got gold so far. A lot of this just came from non-stop pub stomping in hardcore mode. Being able to have that short time to kill makes it easier to get headshots and long shots. So that helped me a lot and maybe made the grind down for each gun from about 7 hours to 5 hours. Now the 3 guns in this video are guns I never use in the regular mode. But these guns in hardcore mode were actually kind of viable, so that was nice to see and made the grind a lot more bearable. And starting off here we got the M16, which I really don't like for the normal game, but in hardcore mode will one burst at any range. So that just makes the gun a lot more fun to use, especially on maps like Rust where you're going to have those long range fights and the close range fights. And of course having that one burst ability at any range is very helpful. But overall the grind for the M16 gold was by far the easiest out of the 3. It was kind of fun using a gun that's like useless in the main mode but was so strong here. The biggest struggle for me with the M16 was actually the no attachment kills. Because the M16 has a horrible iron sight and it kicks a lot, it was very hard to use this gun. Thankfully it was only 80 kills, but it was still a lot of work. Now grinding the M4 was a lot less fun. The time to kill is 3 shots, even in hardcore mode, which is pretty pathetic, to say the least. And on top of that, the new blueprint that released in the Makarov event, the Feral Stalker skin, whenever you add attachments to it, it changes them back to the default attachments and just looks terrible. And my gunsmith build was this gun had to be so focused on fixing the bullet spread accuracy, because with this gun, the shots just never hit. I don't know why they had to nerf the bullet spread accuracy so much, it was already bad. I guess I just didn't like making a bullet spread accuracy build, because it's just, I've never had to do that on any other gun. And long shots were pretty difficult because of this thing's slow time to kill. But, I mean, I got it done, I got it gold. I am very, very glad it's over. Since I'm talking about guns I don't like using, it's a perfect time to introduce the HVK. Now this by far was the worst grind of the 3. It took me like 8 hours to get this done. I was tired by the end of it. I was sick of using this gun. It feels too much like an SMG, but then has the slowest reload. And you can't play aggressive with this gun because you have to spend 10 minutes reloading. Alright, I'm going to stop hating on the HVK, but just know this is not a very fun grind. On the more positive side of things, the fast fire rate made it way easier to hit headshots. So that was kind of nice, because headshots for ARs are usually pretty terrible. My main struggle with this gun was long shots. Because this thing is such a huge damage drop up, even with using attachments that boost the damage range, it was still pretty hard to hit those long range gunfights. But I expected that going into this, because this gun is basically just an SMG with an AR title. Because this gun does so well at close range, Shipment was the perfect map for it. This is where this gun really shined because you're able to win those close gun fights instead of always losing the mid gun fights and longer range fights. Now even though using this gun was absolutely horrible, it was kind of nice to be able to pick it up again and do something with it since I haven't touched this gun in probably 5 months. And that's going to be it for the part 1 progress vid of the Road to Platinum AR series. And there's going to be 2 more parts coming out. I still have the Man-O-War, the ASM, the BK, and the Type 25, which shouldn't be too bad. And those guns are fun to use, especially the ASM. And thank you guys for sticking to the end of the video, and don't forget to like and subscribe.